back to One on AC. This is Casey.
And this is JC.
And we're going to share our own memory from the race.
Yes.
As you know, we haven't told anyone this story. So this will be making its debut on this. But as you know, we were on a team together for the last 3 months.
Yes.
And in Lao, was it Lao?
It was loud.
Okay. In Lao, we went out one day and had a treasure team leader celebration.
Gotta love those.
So where did we go?
We went to this coffee shop, of
Yeah.
course. And the guy that was working at said coffee shop.
Yeah, it was weird because he was from Africa. He was Malawian, but he was living in Laos. And so, we were like, yeah, we've been to Malawi. And,
He's from Blantyre,
Yeah.
which is where I lived.
That's
for
where
a
she
month.
was. And so they, bonded. And he was, sharing with us. And he was telling us about a girl that he met in Malawi that said she was coming to Laos on a mission trip.
Yes.
And who was it that he met? I think he was talking about Becca. Was it Becca or was it Kelsey?
He met Becca.
Becca.
He met Becca.
So he met Becca, and she was telling him about the world race and that they're going to Laos next, or in a couple months. And we found out then that she was on our squad and he knew who she was. That's a carrot. Haley, you're ruining our story.
I can't see it.
Oh, you're good, you're good. Anyways, we can cut that.
I forgot where we were at. in the story.
Yeah, we realized he was talking about Becca, our Becca, and what happened next? I forgot.
I have lost my train of thought right now. You had distracted me. Okay, so Becca.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just finish the story. Casey's having a hard time because it was so funny. We were like, yeah, we know Becca, and he's like, where's Becca? I want to see Becca. And we were like, she's not in Laos, where we are. She's in what's the name of it? Paxi. She's in Paxi. And he was like, I thought she'd be in VNT and where you guys were. And we were like, oh, that's weird. And he was like, wait 1 second. And he went back into the bag, and he took his apron off, and he came back out, and he pulled out a ring, an engagement ring. And he was like, I bought this after I talked with her because I knew God wanted me to be with her.
You were shocked.
And he's like, so I moved to Laos knowing she would be here in a few months, and I knew that I would just run into her. And he's like, but I ran into you guys, and so that's my sign from God. And we were like,
whoa. What do we do?
That's awkward because it's very awkward. And so we were like, oh, well, she's not here. I don't know what to tell you. And he literally sat down and talked to us for an hour.
Telling us about Becca. All the reasons why he loved her.
Yeah.
He just went on and on and on.
On and on.
And I mean, I can't blame him because Becca's amazing.
She's beautiful. She's wonderful, incredible.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's her story.
Yeah. So Becca, you missed out.
Missed out on that sweet Malawian man. Also, that story wasn't true. Casey and I have no stories together. We don't even really like each other, so we made up a story.
Yep. That's all. Patrick tomorrow, I never had to see her again.
Praise.
This is so sad. Really, I'm gonna miss her so much.
Hello again.
Hello. Here we are with Andrew
Parkin.
Parkin.
Andrew Parkin. I was on a team with him for 4 months.
I was not.
Also true.
That being said, Andrew, share a favorite memory.
So a favorite memory I had from the race was from Guatemala. We were in a room, our whole team in one room, beds lined up, kind of looked like a hospital room, and it was just a good time of much laughs, enjoyment, and craziness, silliness, just, ridiculousness. I don't know if this was my favorite part, but one part I remember was one time I was just laying in my bed, defenseless, and someone came up and rolled me in my covers like a burrito and then pushed me off the bed. I don't know why a person would do that to someone else. Just trying to
Ask
live their
my
life.
brothers. But then I sat on them.
Yeah, because that makes it better.
Yeah. And I think the lights were off, weren't they? The power was out?
Often, and then I was shining light on spiders, and you're like, stop doing that.
Yeah, then they said,
Then I did it more because it's funny.
well, there you go. That's Andrew Park, and that's his story. Welcome back.
Hi. This is Beth. Hello.
Casey was on a team with her, and then we are both on a team with her. And her nickname's Bethy Boo.
She loves it.
Have you heard what Casey's? Have you heard what Casey's nickname is?
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller.
They know.
Taste face, but you know that.
No, Tom Schmab. No.
Oh, Schmavin, that's right. Yeah.
Anyways, Beth is going to share a story.
So one of the funniest memories on the race is JC's story about one time we were talking about marriage somehow, and there's Troy. Hello, Troy. And they were talking about having a big wedding, and yes, Alexa
We're
was
talking about
being proposed
Get the
to.
story right.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Getting proposed to in front of a lot of people, and I said, "Ew, that's disgusting."
She said, ew, that's sick.
Ew,
Get the
that's
story
sick.
right, Beth.
Well, I'm trying, but you keep interrupting. So I said disgusting first, and then I said sick. And JC thought it was hysterical, and she laughed so hard she threw up. It was hysterical. We were laughing, and she was not throwing up for like 10 minutes. I do like to exaggerate sometimes.
Couple minutes.
Just a couple minutes. Yeah. That was one of the funniest memories on our team for me.
Yes.
But
Good
there's been
story.
so many good, funny memories.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks, Beth. That's all you get is one.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'm trying to distract them, that's a bit.
This is Troy.
Hi, Troy.
You're a jerk.
Oh.
She wouldn't be my woman.
I know. I was on a team with Troy for 4 months. She was on a team with Troy for 4 months. And then we had 3 months of bliss. So Troy, share a funny story, memory, occurrence.
Man, like when I'm not with you guys, it's kind of what you want.
Anything. Like anything you want. It can be a story from
Okay,
yeah,
all right, well, I'm gonna actually share a story that's with neither of you.
Okay.
Is that cool? Sweet. Okay, so, in Lao, it's not funny, it's like serious, it's kind of cool. So, me and Diffie found this waterfall. It was huge, it was so cool. And there's a video, if you guys want to see it, add it in here, you know. And we hiked up to see if we could jump off it, and there was a sign with a skull and crossbones that said, "Don't jump." Well, of course, you know, we jumped. It was awesome. And it was like this big waterfall, and it was like splitting, and we jumped right in the middle, and we were like, whoa! It was that cool.
Did you get hurt?
I died, actually, but I'm okay now.
Did someone pray for you and you get resurrected?
Yep. That's what?
Someone prayed for you and you got resurrected?
No, I don't know if resurrection is the right way. It's Diffie gave me mouth to mouth.
Nice.
Those eyes. Seriously.
Stop.
Ridiculous.
What am I?
Wait, you make that face again? That's the one, the husband finder. The mating call of Jason.
That's all we've got.
What? No, wait, stop!
Oh!
Just kidding.
Welcome back. Hello. This is Emily. She's been on a team with us for the last 2 months. Yes. And she's going to share with us a fun, memorable memory from the last 11.
11 months.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite memories was when we were in Malawi, part 1, because there were 2 parts, unfortunately, for us. So we had just gotten done talking with this widow for like 4 hours. So we were all pretty exhausted. We were at this minibus stop because our contact was trying to talk to one of the van drivers about getting us to Debrief in Malawi. And so we were standing there. It was this really, really, really shady area. We were trying to like guard our bags. Some guys hitting on Serena.
Of course.
And of course, all the guys. And all of a sudden we see like this lady across the street drop her basket full of fruit, and everyone just like scatters, and smoke starts coming out from this van across the street. And Rachel Eddy is standing next to me, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, it's gonna blow up! We gotta run!" So like, I ran. My team says I was like 2 miles away in like 3 seconds, but I don't think I ran that fast. But I was leading the crowd. Yeah, me and Carrie were like booking it. Kelsey and Megan were just standing there, seeing what was gonna happen next. And then our contact comes through the cloud of smoke. His eyes are all bloodshot. We found out that it was tear gas that the police had thrown into the crowd because they don't like vendors around the minivans or the minibuses. So yeah, we were in like a tear gas explosion, and our contact came to get us. Heart two blessings if you're watching. So yeah, we survived a tear gas explosion in the warm heart of Africa.
Deep in the heart. Well, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, and then Megan got her phone stolen.
She did.
Yeah, unfortunate, but
That happens.
it's one of my most fun memories.
It's a good one.
Sharing with us.
You're so welcome.
Emily Bishop.
Hello. Hi. We now have a new guest with us, the Paul Barmello.
It's me.
He's first in the alphabet,
On the squad.
and he's got a mustache. Last time you saw him, he was
A beard this long.
that long, and we were in the airport.
Yep.
And now look at him, still
Oh, look at
here.
him. We got a brick wall back there.
I'm a brick. So Paul, what has been your memorable memory?
My memorable memory was from Laos, where we as a team got to travel around to all the waterfalls and adventure.
Tell me that.
Well, it was what I thought the world race was going to be, where we would all get together and adventure and like tell people about Jesus. And we got to do that. And see epic waterfalls
Very
at the
nice.
same time. Yeah.
It's a good memory.
Wow.
Thanks for sharing, Paul.
You're so welcome. Yeah. Glad to be here. I'm just glad to be here.
You
So
glad?
thankful.
Are you glad to be here? Pretty glad.
Pretty glad.
Pretty glad to be here. You heard it from him. The Paul Barmello.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Stop.
We're definitely recording.
Hey! Welcome to another season. This is Katie.
Kid Ruth.
Katie Ruther.
Kid
Patty Heron.
Patty. Her voice is soft.
Katie and I were on a team for 4 months in the heat of Africa and the mountains of the Philippines.
It's true.
She's got her yogurt.
Yogurt. Always.
Stay not hungry. Katie, what has been your favorite memorable memory?
Okay, well, in Malawi. In Malawi.
Which one? Part 1 or 2?
Part 1, during Unsung Month, our whole team went to Nakata Bay, which is a beautiful place in Malawi. And we were told that the bus ride was going to be only 5 hours. And it turned into 16 hours with about 15,000 stops, not exaggerating.
We lost count.
We lost count. I almost got killed. Matt and I almost got killed walking on the bus. We were getting beaten with people's like elbows and knees.
What's
and
that?
they were like sucker punching us, and then there was like a what was it?
Chicken above
Sitting
our
above
head.
us, chirping. Then Reed started playing with my hair because he got really bored. And then 16 hours later, after about 1,000 stops, we made it to Nakata Bay
Yeah, it was exhausting.
at the hour of 11 o'clock.
And we got on the
Needs to be
bus.
more detail, but
We
I
got
don't
on the
have
bus
that
at 7 and we didn't leave till 9.
Yep.
And then it broke down at 9:30.
Broke down.
Didn't get back on until 11.
We played some heads up phone game.
Oh yeah,
that?
which meant like heads down.
Oh, no.
Thumbs up. Yeah, we did.
We did, so that was it.
That's our memory.
Remember, Case?
It's a great memory. I don't, but I've heard a lot about it. So
It's been great.
Thanks, Katie.
You're welcome. I look really red here.
are red.
Bye, friends.
Thanks, Paul. Welcome back.
this is Kelly.
It's Kelly.
Hi.
We've never been on a team with her, but I've shared a room with her at 2 debriefs now.
And I'm sharing a
Oh,
room
our
with
first
her
debrief and our last debrief. How
for
sweet.
the first time.
Yeah, so Kelly is going to share a story that we probably haven't heard because neither of us have been on a team with her.
So, story time.
I feel privileged to be on this world famous show.
Our fans will be sending their letters to you.
Good. So one time we were in the Philippines and I was on this team of fun people and we decided to do bar ministry at this place that was advertising midget boxing. And so we go in and there's midgets, which I know isn't politically correct, but that's literally what the sign said. And so there was midgets boxing in this ring, and then it was like all these Australian men and the dancers and the midgets, and then our team of white people. And so they invite us to do the cha-cha slide in the boxing ring with the dancers and midgets.
Ooh.
And so we're doing a cha-cha slide. And then they have a new round, and so one of my teammates gets to referee the midget boxing.
Who was it?
Jamie Ray.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's my story.
Very unique.
I like it.
Thanks for sharing, Kelly. Hello.
Hi.
We're back.
Hi.
This is Stephen Shelley.
The shells.
These are shells. And he's going to be sharing a story.
Yeah. So my favorite moment on the race was in Laos, and we were at a waterfall, and all the guys decided to skinny dip in the waterfall at night. And so some of us didn't do it because we didn't really feel like it. And a couple of the guys were going to go steal the clothes of all the guys that were in there. And so they went out there to try and find them, and we couldn't find them. So then a couple of the girls sent me out there to go look for them, and then I stole all the clothes. And then I blamed it on the other guys.
Nice.
And then all of them ran up there, like, all, like, covering up, and, like, Rachel Eddy was there, and Megan was there, and they were like, what is going on? And they're like, give us our clothes back now! And I was like, Major and Matt took them. And then they sought revenge on them, and they never even knew it was me. So,
Nice.
this is me telling them that
It was you.
moi.
That's funny.
The truth comes out.
The truth comes out. Very nice.
Thanks for sharing.
Thanks,
No
Shelley.
problem.
Welcome back to One on AC. This is Casey.
JC.
And this is Miranda.
Hi.
Miranda. Was on a team with Miranda for the first 4 months, the last 3 months.
And I've been on a team with her the last 3 months.
But she's still the one that says my name the best, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, Miranda, share a favorite memory or story from the last 11 months.
11 months is a very long time, so I'm just going to do the last month because that's fresher in my memory.
It's an easy way out.
Right, yeah. So I'm just going to talk about the time that our entire room flooded.
Oh, no.
What's your favorite memory?
What's your favorite?
No, it's just the first memory that came to mind.
Okay.
So our bathroom drain was clogged, but we just kept showering anyway. And so the water kept getting deeper and deeper, and we did nothing about it. And so the next morning we woke up, and our entire room filled with our belongings was flooded.
With dirty water.
shower water.
Shower water.
That was
And it got on our packs.
yes, and especially for Emily's thing, everything was so good. So yeah, that was not my favorite day, but it is a good memory. Like this will be funny in about 5 years.
5 years. You
5
heard
years.
it, everyone.
5 years. We will look back on the day and laugh.
But not yet. Thanks for sharing, Miranda.
Thanks for inviting me.
Miranda.
Miranda. Bye. Welcome to a night edition of What Happened
With Shara Perry.
It's very dark. Sorry. Okay, there we go.
So, Shara.
Well, I woke up in the middle of the night just because I wanted to share this.
She wanted to share. Okay, Shara.
Never seen that one before. Or heard that one before. Okay. So, anyways, this one time in Africa, we were walking through a market casually because that's what you do in Africa. You go to the markets. Yeah, they're really fun. Yay! You hold your purse very tight because things could get stolen. So we're walking, and all of a sudden we see this like really cute tree. It was like December, you know, like it's cool, like December. It's really like cold in Africa.
Typical African weather.
No, it's not. It's really hot. And it was around Christmas time. So fun, right? Christmas in Africa. We did not cut a tree down as other people have done on this race. Yeah. Shh, quiet, I'll just say. Okay. So, yeah. So we were walking in the market, and it was Casey and me and Kelsey Kirkpatrick, and we were just walking along, trying to go about our day, going down the list of things that we needed, and we needed basil. So, like, I mean, who doesn't need basil, right? It's a great spice.
Everybody
Plant.
needs
I don't
basil.
know. Everyone needs basil for chicken, yeah. So, anyways, we were looking, and all of a sudden we find it. And it's on a tree. Like, it is a basil tree. We're like, this is perfect. We're gonna buy this. And then we asked the man, excuse me, man, we just need, pause. Okay. We just need just a few leaves. Like, we don't need a whole thing, you know? Like, we just need a few. And so we
So
say
much
that.
is happening right now. Nothing
Yeah.
was happening before we started.
And so we're like, perfect. It's like, can we buy a few leaves off you? And he's like, no. We're like, no, we just need a few. We don't need the whole thing. And he's like, no, you have to buy the tree. We're like, no. It just so happens that at the very same moment that we are buying this basil, we need a Christmas tree. So we're like, perfect. This could be our Christmas tree. So we, thank you. Oh, perfect. Okay. So,
Come a little closer. Oh, that's good.
amazing. Okay, our lighting guy showed up. So,
Fine, I've been slacking.
yeah. We'll talk later, but we might be punished. And so, yeah, so we were walking to the market and we decided to buy a basil tree because it was Christmas. And we were looking for a Christmas tree too, so it was like killing two birds with one stone. So then we had basil and we had a Christmas tree.
And we could sing the
Song.
Christmas tree song.
What's that song? Oh, basil tree, oh, basil tree. I don't know. That's really it. That's all we did. And we carried it through the market, and it was perfect.
Yeah.
Such a good one. Only in Africa.
Only in
Do
Africa.
these things happen?
Yep.
Welcome back. There are. They come. They come us 5 times. And the give them a great time. They came to Malawi, and they're going to tell us about how they got here. Malawi, Africa. Thank you. Make sure you speak up.
Malawi, Africa. After a very long time in the U.S., we wait to see our squad. We need 2 teams in the long way. Be advised that we're all going to pack into a small bus with all of our stuff. We travel about 4 hours to be inside. And all of their stuff. And they have a lot of it. So, we get very close in a little pocket of room like this behind the passenger. I can't see Sheree because there's luggage up to here. So we touch each other. 4 hours later, we have no idea where we are. We are somewhere where there's total blackness in the middle of the lap. And
They tried to drop us off in a different place.
yes, and the sound in the silence was Serena in the back saying the name of the place we were supposed to be at, and the driver just turning in total confusion and asking if that's where we were supposed to be.
Complete other direction.
So, as you can imagine, after 4 hours, very tight spaces and a lot of water. Yeah, the middle of Africa at night, and everybody needed to find a proper place to put the bathroom. Yeah, that was rather big. We won't describe everything that happened in that stop.
But it was memorable.
It was memorable. So, at this point, we're out of fuel. Yes. We realized we had no fuel to get to another place. We're not sure exactly where it is. So, we pulled into this sketch place in the middle of nowhere. And it had started pouring rain. And we look over and they are trying to sell some form of alcohol to sell it right in the window, which is rather interesting. Then we saw them pouring from water bottles into our gas tank. Apparently there's a black market for gasoline and water bottles in Malawi. But it was enough to give us the remaining 3 to 4 hours to our debrief time. So somewhere on New Year's Eve, we show up in the pouring rain, way into the dark of night, streets flooded, and then
That's our favorite story.
They would love to redo that one.
we were welcomed with open arms in the middle of a rainstorm in Malawi. And that is our most memorable travel day.
Hi, welcome back to One on AC. We have a special guest this time. This is our friend Karen, kind of our friend. Karen started the race with us, and she didn't make it the whole time. That happens on the road race. Every squad has at least a couple people that leave, but Karen had to leave because squad leaders made her. They made her stay back in that country, that one country. So Karen, I just want to interview you and maybe let you redeem yourself. Karen, what was the first team you were on?
I was originally on Team 3D.
Okay. And was there any conflict on that team? With you specifically? I mean, let's be real.
I think I had conflict with every single person on that team.
Yeah.
Every single person. They all were jealous.
And what was the main fight that everyone always had
Well,
involving you? Specifically.
you know what? Every once in a while, some snacks would go missing. And naturally,
All the
I
snacks?
was the one. It may have been all the snacks. It may have been sticky. Anyways, everyone decided to blame me. Because I went missing a lot.
A lot or all the time?
All the time.
Yeah. Dinner time, saved a seat for Karen, nowhere to be seen. This is just scratching the surface. Month 3, Karen broke the cardinal rule of the world race. And she entered into a relationship with Demon.
I never called him.
What did you call him? What was your pet name for Demon?
We do not speak.
Speak it. Speak it out now. Speak the truth. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Cupcake.
Cupcake. I just hit my chest really hard. And the thing that made you actually leave the world race and stay in that one country, what happened between you and Cupcake?
Let's talk about that.
I know. You had 13 months to heal. Cupcake will not be seeing this
13
video.
months?
Cupcake will not be Cupcake will not be seeing this video. This is a safe place. Karen, speak of what happened in that one country.
Well, in that one country, a certain thing happened. Or a certain someone happened.
I think you should say that.
He goes by the name of Staffy. And Cupcake. He crossed to the other side.
No, the very other side. Like, all the way over.
He really crossed it. Oh yeah, he really crossed it.
You really went?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Eh?
He crossed it. He
And
went from like this to being like.
oh, what did that do to your heart, Karen? How is your heart?
You know, it's never easy to deal with dating someone who
I'll cut that
is no
out.
longer straight. But I decided to leave the world race. It was actually forced upon me, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
it
was left.
Well,
I
Cupcake,
got left in Honduras,
Cupcake was more important than you.
apparently. So was Staffy too.
Yeah, they were both important people at the time. At the time.
So I would just like to say now,
Yeah.
I have sweet girlfriends.
Thank you, Karen. I will never forget you for eating all the snacks.